Hi folks, New Year is just around the corner and I'm sure you're looking for some bubbly to enjoy with your friends. Let me bring you an alternative from Alsace that won't break the bank. Coming right up. Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Big on Wine, the show which, as you know, brings you news, clues and reviews about, yes, everything in the world of wine. And my wine of the week for this week, because it's New Year, is this one here. And indeed it is Engel Crémant d'Alsace Chardonnay Brut, and the vintage is 2016. And this wine comes in for a price of just under €18 a bottle where I am. Okay, we all know that champagne is much in demand, but quite overpriced in my opinion. Maybe you're tired of Prosecco, so try something different. Could it be Cava? No, it's Crémant d'Alsace Chardonnay Brut and made by the firm Engel. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about AC Crémant d'Alsace, Appellation Contrôlée Crémant d'Alsace. Made in Alsace, of course, on the Franco-German border there, 100% Chardonnay. Now, Chardonnay is one of the big grapes which is used traditionally in Champagne, just a couple of 100 kilometers away to the west there. And the wine in question here is 12% alcohol and has 5 grams of residual sugar per litre, making it a sparkling wine in the Brut category. Right, now remember, of course, that when you're choosing your sparkling wines, if you're a lover of dry wines, then look for the Brut name on the bottle, because if you choose one that carries the sec label, you could be getting a lot more sugar than you bargained for. So this is the Chardonnay Brut, made by Domaine Fernand Engel, and they are based in the village of Rochevier, close to the left or the west bank of the River Rhine, at the northern end of the Vosges Mountains, roughly 25 kilometers north of the French town of Colmar, and only about 70 kilometers away from the city of Freiburg, across the river, across the border in Germany. Now, Fernand Engel is a family business founded just after the Second World War in 1949. So they're celebrating their 70th birthday in 2019, and they now have about 62 hectares of vines under cultivation. All right, so that's the backstory to this particular sparkling wine here. Crémant d'Alsace is made with essentially the same grapes. In this case, a single variety Chardonnay. It's a quality sparkling wine. So the same method and the same grapes as used in the Champagne area. Secondary fermentation in the bottle, of course, which gives the wine its gorgeous bubbles. Okay, this is as I said, a single variety Crémant, biologically produced on east-facing slopes. So let's take a look at the wine and see what we get. This sparkling wine looks in the glass absolutely first class, very, very appealing. Light yellow, a light straw yellow in colour, maybe just a tint of a lemony tint to it. It has a nice continuous effervescent small tight bubbles rising to the surface there. It has all the hallmarks of a quality sparkling wine. Right, let's try this in the nose and see what our reactions are. Let's try it out. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's very, very good. This has immediately in the nose a very, very intense, full aroma. It's very giving. If I have to characterize the aroma coming off this, I would say there are elements of lemon in there, so a citrusy aroma, but there's also something slightly sweeter, I would say, in the direction of pineapple. So lemon and pineapple at the top of this wine immediately in the nose. It looks and smells fresh and elegant, and there's even just, you know, a little touch there of something nutty. Could it be a little trace of hazelnut in the aroma of this wine in the nose there? Hazelnut, very interesting. Okay, let's move on to the actual taste of the wine itself. Let's try it in the mouth. Creamy. Acidic, but creamy. Very fresh, refreshing in the mouth. A nice bite to it. So it has that solid acidity to balance out those lemony, pineapple-y flavours, or aromas, I should say. Fruity, refreshing. Let's take another little swig of the wine. The bubbles, the effervescence make it lively, attractive, thirst-quenching in the mouth. The flavour is rather different to the nose. Citrus, yes. Less of the pineapple now in the mouth. I would say we're closer to something like pear or peach. So the flavour in the mouth, slightly different to the aromas in the nose. Now we're more in the direction of pear and peach. And there's even though this is a dry sparkling wine, there's even just a little, now as the wine gets warmer, slight sweetness arising off it, almost like eating a sweet pastry, a Danish pastry touch to this wine as well. Very, very unusual, very nice. Okay, so how are we going to characterize this sparkling wine? Quality stuff, single variety Chardonnay. Now that is some kind of a guarantee that you're getting a good wine here. This is a lovely thirst-quenching sparkler, which could be just as easily enjoyed as an aperitif or in combination with a dessert, some kind of sweet dessert, maybe featuring, you know, some pears or something like that, tarte tatin or something like that. This is elegant enough to be drunk at a formal reception, dressed in your best, but I can tell you this would be just perfect to get your party going with a swing. All right, a New Year's Eve party, I'm sure, would benefit from a few bottles of this one here. Keep it cold. We're talking around the 7 or 8 degree mark. Don't let it get warm. 7 or 8 degrees centigrade is the right serving temperature for this wine. Heads up, we're talking Engel Crémant d'Alsace Chardonnay Brut. The vintage is 2016. The price is just under €18 a bottle where I am. Champagne quality without the champagne name, or more importantly, the price tag. 4 stars plus out of 5. Okay guys, many thanks for checking out this week's video and the little intro to a first class sparkling wine, a great alternative to champagne at a new year. This is Crémant d'Alsace and the producer Fernand Engel, 100% Chardonnay. Lovely stuff. Okay, if you've enjoyed what you've seen and heard today, then please do feel free to give us that big thumbs up, which we appreciate so much. Drop a comment down below. We're always extremely pleased to receive your comments and feedback. Share the video around, follow me on my other social media platforms, and of course, hey, why not subscribe by hitting that big red button somewhere up there behind me if you haven't done so already. I'll be back, of course, next week with another great wine of the week for you, but until we meet again, this is Tony Melville signing off and saying, hey, take care of each other, be careful out there, enjoy your wines, and cheers.